Blessings of Mitra upon you, pilgrim. Are you come to this land to seek atonement for the sins of your past life? Perhaps not. No. You have the haunted look of one who seeks dominion or escape, or both. Those paths are dead ends, pilgrim. The path of Mitra is the one true path. Once, I was deaf to the words of the divine, pilgrim. Like you, I wandered aimless, but Mitra chose me, spoke to me, offered me a purpose. I did not understand the nature of the task I was chosen for. I still do not, but that is faith, yes. To invite perfection is to create perfection. That is what I am building here. A vessel for Mitra, a place for his divine essence to inhabit. I do not know if I will succeed. The smallest flaw might have incredible consequences, and so I work slowly. A hammer strike here, a chisel there. What matter if the work consumes all the days of my life? What do you know of Mitra, pilgrim? He is perhaps a gentler, kinder god than those you have encountered in your homeland. He abhors blood sacrifice and prefers simple, dignified rituals and the preservation of wisdom and knowledge. In the old days, he was called the Defender, and he chose mortal champions to defend his chosen from the ancient demons. Perhaps you are one such champion, simply waiting to be discovered. Who can say? There is great imbalance in this land. Ancient wounds that have never healed and have been torn open anew. These bracelets corrupt us, turning us into pawns of ancient evil. I resist the voices. I unsee the ghosts when they appear. But I have a doubt. Does the corruption infect my work? Will it be Mitra who comes to the statue when it is complete, or something else entirely? The last eyelid carved, and then... Can you feel it, pilgrim? Mitra comes! My God shall walk!
No closer, exile, lest I blast your feeble skin from your bones. I am Mechamosis of the Black Ring. In another place and time I would command your obeisance, but for now I would speak of matters that are of mutual interest. You have the look of the lost, stranger, abandoned, exiled, and adrift in purpose. Fool. You need to forge a purpose for yourself in this place. These bracelets we wear sap at our will, suppress our true powers. They are designed to make us meek and pliable. Do not allow your thoughts to be trapped. Resist it. I was a sorcerer of the Black Ring before my exile, but I opposed the rise of a sorcerer called Tothamon. He was powerful and ambitious, made doubly so by an artifact called the Serpent Ring of Set. He was also political, forging alliances with King Sistophon of Stygia. I found myself swept aside for my opposition. Perhaps you think it was foolish of him to let me live. This bracelet suppresses my sorcerous abilities. I am thoroughly trapped. It is somewhere here in these lands that Tothamon discovered his Serpent Ring of Set. I only glimpsed the ring once, but there is a similarity between the patterning of the bracelets we wear and the ring. It follows that the giant kings who ruled this place created other such artifacts. That is the purpose to which I have dedicated myself. I will scour this land in search of the artifact that will restore my sorcery. And then there shall be a reckoning such as Tothamon has never imagined. Many mistakenly believe that sorcery comes from some innate power. It is true that the more corrupted the soul, the more kinship one will find in the creatures of the outer void. But the power to summon comes from knowledge, and that knowledge can be taught. If you find a way to restore my sorcery, stranger, I will teach you the words written in the Book of Skelos. I will provide you with access to a power that you have never known before. Together, we will raise an army and march forth to take our vengeance. It has returned. I felt the tidal surge of power flowing back into my veins. I do not know the mechanism of my liberation, nor do I care. I once promised you sorcerous knowledge in return for your help, and you shall have it. But beware, for the secrets I will teach you are not to be taken lightly. Madness awaits the unprepared mind, and the greater paths of knowledge can only be accessed through patience and study. I can only reveal to you the path, apprentice. You must walk it alone.
Stay your hand, stranger. Come, look into the pit. The Lord of Empty Abodes awaits therein. I am his shaman, NUNU. Your coming was revealed to me in the whispering of a bat's wings. My heart has a question. Do you know the Lord of Empty Abodes? He knows you, child, through the flesh of your kind. He hungers to know more. All flesh is knowledge, every savory thought. Bring us knowledge of others. Yog is generous. We are exiled without conviction. Our crimes are of no moment. My crime was my belief. What matter the age of the flesh that my lord consumes? Does the Lord of Empty Abodes make a distinction between flesh in the womb and flesh outside of it? Now my tribe walks without a shaman, and I seek the pure flesh to feed my god. My lord whispers to me of this place. He walked here in ages past. Here there was a banquet of flesh for his pleasure, and kings called upon his wisdom. It is men who destroyed that age of abundance. Yog urges us to seek atonement. The flesh we bring is an atonement, association of past sins. Ya anginganga yog sothahate hilegabe faithro dog. You are lost, seeking guidance, yes? Sometimes the whispers are silent. My lord grows distant. I weep alone in the desert. But there is a cure. The smoke of the lotus, it deafens the world, and so that the whisper of Yog becomes a roaring shout. And the visions, they reveal to me the will of Yog. If you need guidance, inhale the lotus. The path will become clear. The paths revealed to you by the lotus will not always be simple. Every opportunity is a test, and every test requires strength and an indomitable will. You cannot simply wander into darkness and expect to conquer. You will need to prepare. Build yourself up. And find the other lotus. They bloom in other places and have many colors. I have a feeling, my friend, that you are going to taste them all before you are through.
By the gods of ice and snow, a new dream approaches. Hello, little dream. You are probably not real, but I offer you welcome and polite palaver. You are exiled, as am I. Philosopher giant, some call me. I have been called sophist and fool. I am the outcast, and I no longer have a name. I have seen the hoarfrost glittering in the sun. I have heard the wind whispering across the everlasting snows. But With my mind's eye, I have seen the dark universe yawning. I have seen the black planets that roll without meaning or purpose or name. I apologize, little dream. My kin found my philosophizing tedious, and so they cast me out. The frost giants, the children of Ymir, my kin, they do not appreciate abstractions. No one detested my musings so much as our leader, Hrungnir of the Frost. Hrungnir was a creature of instinct. He only existed in the immediate present. Battle and blood, and the steam rising off a slain enemy. These were all he valued. Hrungnir commanded that I cease spouting my philosophies, cease even to think them. I could not. Hrungnir stripped me of my name. He beat my skull until the fragmented bones avalanched over my eyes. When I awoke, I was banished. In banishment, I remain. I do not believe the exiled lands are real. Do you laugh? Do you think this statement mad? Let us discuss. I submit to you this first point. This place does not quite make sense. It nearly makes sense, but there are strange inconsistencies. At first, I thought the exiled lands were purgatory. Hrungnir, I thought, must have killed me. But then, I revised my position. The exiled lands are a dream. Everything is figment. We are puppets to the bidding of vast, formless things from beyond. Do you not believe me? Let me ask you. Have you dreamed in this place? I have not. You cannot dream within a dream. Now, little dream, I offer this disturbing observation. You are not real. I do not jest. Think back, little dream. Do you have any clear memories of a time before this place? Can you form a single recollection from childhood? Were you ever even a child? Or did you take form whole cloth when the exiled lands blinked into existence? Nothing is real. There is only empty, frigid space and you are but thought.
The twin serpents whisper, and a stranger approaches. Call me priestess, call me sultana, call me exalted by the flesh and souls of my people. I sing the lusty hymns to Derketo. I submit to the goddess of pleasure and the queen of the dead, so that all others submit to me. I am the high priestess to the mysteries of Derketo. I perform the sacred obscenities. The haughty priests of Mitra and Set frown down upon my wanton rites. Holy concubine, they call me when I am listening, and cultish whore when they think I am not. Yet one by one, these clerics offer themselves to me willingly. I kiss the jelly right out of their skull sockets, and they scream, and they beg me to do it again, and they see the universe and their gods as they truly are, and they weep black blood when they realize they have but 2 eyes to give me. Derketo is my goddess. From her throne of horn and bone, she rules over fertility and the underworld. In her right hand, she holds a lotus bloom. In her left hand, she holds the twin serpents, lust and death. There is only lust and death, the little death and the endless sleep. Derketo awakens the goddess in me. Through her, I have teased the savage animal and enslaved the living clay. Through her, I have freed the minds of my people to orgiastic frenzy. Through her, I have made the living beg, the dead moan, and given some skulls more reason than others to grin. My people are the Lemurians. Ours is an ancient story, cast out of island cities that were ancient before the histories were written. Time and again, my people met betrayal and enslavement, but always we break free. Now we find ourselves in this jungle. Through Derketo, I have given my people transcendent pleasures. My people have given themselves over to Derketo so completely that they are now free to shed the skin of mere reality. In these jungles, too, stalk the ancestors of the Lemurians. They emulated beasts, lay with beasts, and became beasts. I do not begrudge them their path. Do you seek the mysteries of Derketo? Do you dare the transcendent ecstasies? Would you awaken the sleeping deity swaddled in the cradle of your flesh? The twin serpents live inside all of us. The coiled splendor. The uninitiated merely spill these energies through their pelvis. But I can teach you the ways to coax the twin serpents up your spine, up the cosmic ladder, into my mind and hands. With the twin serpents, lust and death, so mastered, you can perform the miracles of Derketo.